What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good, good. You're rip-raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay, then. Let's get the show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal.
A deadly Iris forgets how to play all the minigames.
A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. Damn, Makoto, you sure know how to work a crowd. I suddenly realized part of the inspiration for having, like, Yuma and Shinigami as the dual protagonist is just that Makoto is so, melodramatic in these. You kind of need to... It's kind of weird, actually. It's better to split them into two characters. You can have one do all the showy narration and one to be the more serious, empathetic protagonist.
Yeah, true. Defense Attorney Iwis is on the case. No, she is not. I'm gonna mess this up all through the whole thing. That's fine.
Just like Phoenix Wright.
Objection. All rise. Not. Nope. Not getting out of my chair.
With a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
His little feet. Look at Monaco's little doinky feet.
So cute. He doesn't sit properly because he's so small.
Exactly.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
I like that he has stairs up to his throne.
Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
I'll read the Makotos for the trial so you can have a little bit of a rest there. You did a lot of reading. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. That I do know. Well, that's the only, I guess.
The hero's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
That. No, that's not what I. Sorry, I forgot how to play this. You have to.
The hero's fatal injury.
My bad, everybody.
It appears it was a head wound.
Yes, we know.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of
Where have
blunt
you been,
instrument could it have
Taka?
been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
We never spoke to him.
No, oh, damn it!
That certainly
Fucking
could be a
missed.
powerful
It's
weapon.
always Taka cock blocking me. Yeah, okay, everybody. Go around again, please. What's the fast forward button again?
Hero's fatal injury.
Is it? Nope, that's the concentration
It
button.
appears it was
Better push help. Better push help.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's right. Oh, left shift controls. Control key. Okay.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt? I bet
It was an iron pipe.
No! Oh, there we go.
No, it's wrong.
No, shut up.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Look at my lawyer, dog. I'm going to jail, yeah.
It was covered in blood,
Well,
and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Yoko felt around in there. Felt around in Chihiro's little bashed-in brain.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
he's so...
That's so creepy.
Even Hine Hifumi are freaked out. Kyoko's gone too far.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here.
I do mind, Byakuya. I mind very much.
I wish you weren't here, Byakuya.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? Oh god, not a new element has been added to non-stop debates. Just, sure. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your oh god. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you could use to shoot down the white noise. Oh god. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh my god, I hate how much game there is. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you forget about the silencer, just focus on the Can I... Hold on. Did we set it to gentle? Oh, I don't think we can from here. God damn it! No, I wanted to set it to gentle. Well then, good luck and have fun. Shut up. Oh god, okay.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure.
No!
Case closed.
Oh my god.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Yaku's an
Well,
asshole.
I mean, come on.
Is he an entertaining asshole?
There's just no proof for it.
Well, there is proof for it, but
Speaking of Genocide Jack,
this is the.
He's
I don't know who that is.
We didn't talk to Fumi. I forgot.
he's so confident.
I forgot that we
Yes,
never
we
talked
have-
to him.
He's completely out of the loop.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it.
I'm supposed to click
Case
that.
closed,
Okay, or not.
as far as
I'm too slow.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, there's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
No, it's wrong.
I might know one reason he could be
Fumi's stuck in
involved.
that pose now.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack
If you
case.
found it, Byakuya kind of threw it at your head.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
Mondo's so mad.
The why of it is probably more
It
trouble
is.
than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics
Look at
of
Celeste.
every Genocide Jack case in exceeding
She's just
detail.
smiling blankly.
She's like, I'm helping.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Ooh, blast. Same.
The way he says it so seriously kills me.
Hina knows how to read?
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know. I love his thinky face.
Yes. He's so like...
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way.
Mondo's little brain went pooh. Mondo's worldview is getting destroyed every chapter.
Absolutely.
Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
I love this reveal. No drama. He just goes, yeah.
Yeah, by the way, Toko's Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko.
I think it was kind of obvious. Oh, gee. Okay, Hifumi, damn.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember?
Bloodophobia.
What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes.
Celeste surprise face.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Fun fact, his voice actor is also Mono Kid, the Mono Cub in V3. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Not I forgot how to play Hangman's Gambit. No, stop, please.
But can you spell knife?
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. No, sorry, I'm sorry. Nope, that's not what it was. See, nope, yes, right there. See. Okay, Z. This is not a nice word to use, guys, by the way, so don't use it. This is kind of a slur. Now I understand. Don't use this word for people. It's not cool.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect.
Okay, but
might
how do
have
we know that Kaiser's Legion didn't kill Chihiro?
Dissociative identity disorder.
They would. Kaiser's Legion would not put up with Chihiro.
Oh,
Yeah, definite
okay.
product of its time.
Still,
This is almost a
you
15.
say that about Miss Fukawa is
Perfectly.
That and translations have to keep up with limited character count.
Exactly.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with her behavior. Is it she fainted or her behavior? I mean, both are true.
Her behavior changed.
Oh, right, because she her behavior. I'm sorry. I was reading, but like not reading.
Totally
You know.
than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine, or I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. Actually, you can be Genocide Jack. I forgot that. This is technically Genocide Jack talking. Again, this is not really a spoiler. You're gonna find it out in a couple minutes anyway.
Wait, hang on. Eating something.
Take your time. I like this.
The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truths and a web of lies.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Oh, Junko. Hi, Junko.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Toko's getting tone police.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Look at Hito's pointy hair. I love it.
Spiking with rage.
Spiking with rage.
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Her tiny little claws. She could scratch your eyes out.
This is all a lie.
Her little paws.
Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
Why is Byakuya such a dick?
Big Kakuya.
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
You're true light. What you say is true light sparks. Bro did pick the most toxic man to have a crush on.
This is
That's
the
true.
real world, not some romantic fantasy.
But
fairy
why is he
tale.
going to kill everyone, including himself, over it?
Oh, I kind of feel bad for Toki, even though she sucks in this game.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what. you
Byakuya is
wouldn't
trying
let
to get
Genocide
everyone
Jack
killed
kill
with a
anyone.
false accusation for no reason.
Because it can't be genocide. It can't be Genocide Jack. Because Genocide Jack doesn't kill with head wounds. Not like that.
But in
Yeah,
spite of that
Byakuya himself
promise,
said so.
Yeah, so I I'm sorry I could keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And then Ultra Despair Girls happens.
You
And it
said
was the
if
best thing ever.
I kept my
Yes.
promise, you would go out with me.
This is... Toko.
That's the only
Well,
reason I
pathetic girl.
promised.
My poor Toki. She hasn't had her gay growth arc yet.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
He probably did. He probably did and he's lying. But he was lying then too, because he's a dickhead.
But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
But Toko, even if that's true, Toko didn't do it. Toko doesn't get a rush from killing. Genocide Jack does.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Yeah, so don't we all.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person?
This is a good sprite. She's gonna whip you with her hair blade.
You
Scorpion twin tails.
Oh, sorry. I'll read these parts. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second, you had to read so much at the beginning. I'll let you rest a little bit. Hell yeah, baby!
Wow, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Yeah!
Yes!
It's
Our
girl!
favorite girl!
Hell yeah! Hello!
What the heck?
Fubi's like, ugh.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
It's Lickitung! It is Lickitung.
What the fuck is this?
You know, Byakuya has no taste. Look at this beauty. This is what he turned down.
Exactly.
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Unironically, the theme of Danganronpa.
So true, Queen. Here's your crown, you dropped it. Yeah! Yeah! It's her laugh. And her chompers.
She's so intense.
I know, don't you love it, Hero?
Like they say, sound and murderous mind, sound and murderous body.
I don't think
She's so cute.
She is so cute. I bet everybody watching this right now is like, oh, it's like, I think Iris and Mana Bun are insane.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Thank you, Sakura.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
Oh my god, I love her.
Just like how
The sound, mind, and body thing is like a Soul Eater reference.
truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun.
She yeah. I love her laugh. I gotta make that a point redeem on this channel, I think. This is the Murderous Fiend Genocide Jack. This is hot. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
She's so cute.
Look at she.
Some of us think
Precious.
you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you.
I love that he's in interview mode.
Masterminds. Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Even Monica was like, ugh.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes
God, I love all of her sprites.
They're all good, and I love her voice. Which, by the way, everybody, different voice actor than Toko.
Just kidding again.
No one even knows what.
Danganronpa in a nutshell right here. Okay.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
Celeste is still like, oh.
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
Whoa. Whoa.
But I cannot
None of them
imagine
can take it anymore.
Other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Hina. Byakuya attracts all the weirdos. Yeah. Makoto.
Yake is the arch weirdo.
Yeah, he's the head weirdo. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. But she said I need to get more details about all of this. Oh no. I have to play. Alright, let's see what everybody has to say.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
I'd believe her.
If you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
Oh, I love her
When
so
you
much.
compare your past murders to this incident,
She's so precious.
the
She really
modus
is.
operandi matches completely. What
Is it
more
that?
proof
Oh, I
do you
missed.
need?
I don't shoot fast enough. I don't shoot fast enough. I'm dumb.
Give it up. You killed her.
Whoops. Okay, let's try that again. I'm the worst Makoto.
But do you really expect
When you compare your past murders to this, the modus operandi matches completely.
There we go. I think.
That's wrong.
No, it's wrong. You dumb bitch.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Yeah.
How's it any different?
Genocide Jack doesn't murder with head wounds.
You don't know?
God damn it.
Well then, human garbage, let
Oh my
me tell
god.
you.
Hero kind of sucks, but he's not human garbage. Calm down.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
Oh.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
No, I'd be really happy if that same restaurant started using Chef Boyardee. Actually, I miss Chef Boyardee. Hi, Demi. Hi, wife.
This is no creation of mine.
That's such a fun
Or let me
localization
rephrase
too.
that, in a way that maybe makes more sense.
Yeah.
There are two clear differences between
Chef
the Genocide
Boyardee.
Jack
I've never
cases
had Chef
and this one.
Boyardee.
I don't know if it's any good. Because I can only say it's good because I lived on it like most of my life until I couldn't eat it anymore because I became allergic to it. But when you're a kid, it's very good. See, there's one clear difference between the murders. In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and stomach. You'll see a clear difference.
I got it!
I got it!
For one, the cause of death is different.
All these parents getting last minute school supplies. Oh yeah, it would be very, very last minute for where we live. School is like starting now where we live.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
For
But Chihiro died from a blow
scissors!
to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
What?
I don't know, but I love her.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
No.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right, the second difference is related to how she was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see a clear difference.
I got it!
I got it!
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her?
Right, Light Sparks? I just ate and I want pasta now.
They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Celeste just came back into the conversation. She was like playing Tetris in her head or something.
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Who designed them? Where did you order that? Murderscissors.com?
I guess she designed them.
That's true.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else?
What else? I want to know. Please tell me. I love you.
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac?
Big Mac.
Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
That's a really cute nickname, actually.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Does genocider know what's happening? Like, She just woke up, basically.
She just woke up and she's here with all these weird kids. Oh yeah, the localization team had a lot of fun with Genocider, and even more so in Ultra Despair Girls, I think.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Okay. That's one way to
I love her calling Chihiro loli.
It's one way to put it, I guess.
Chihiro is a loli.
True. There was a pattern surrounding the genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the name's very victim, what you'll notice is... Because Chihiro was a girl.
Chihiro was her lover.
That would be a twist. Though.
Because Chihiro was a girl?
Hello, Careless. Welcome.
Hi, Careless.
Let me slurp. There we go.
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking
So
about?
cute.
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17.
Shoji Gaku, 23.
Go ahead.
Kano is set 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30.
I'm eating chips.
Yes. I'll take over. Komasuna Taro, Takefumi Go no Uchida na Hina. Naohina. What name is that? Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. Naohina, I've never heard that name before. This is the first time I've ever seen anyone name that.
Oh, I bet there's some fan art for... Oh, yeah. Most of it is gay, though. So... It's fine.
They were all guys?
Question mark?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
She says that.
She's so precious.
Her voice actress must have had a lot of fun doing this, too.
Absolutely.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
Are you?
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it!
Fujo. Fukawa Fujoshi.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
God.
I love her.
She's the best.
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
This is so beyond so many of their worldviews.
When Italian chefs suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
Sleeve Light Sparks. Danganronpa is still going strong enough that the TikTok generation does make edits of her still.
There are so
Danganronpa
many
is-
fan cams of her.
Yeah, it's still going pretty strong. I mean, it's not as like wild as the hysteria of the mid-10s, but the kids are still finding out about Danganronpa.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your
Celeste is breaking down. Her
That's
head
not
is
all
just...
there is to it.
Sus is doing the math.
This is too hard to understand for her.
When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly car!
Oh!
Oh, finally! Somebody told him to shut up.
Byakuya has nobody stood up to him before in his life.
This is why she's the best girl.
For a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Celeste has been doing the math. She's like, imagine just Celeste just pulls out a whiteboard from underneath her skirt and she's like, I see.
It's like Kronk.
Yes.
I would never leave out my prized scissors! Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell? Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school? Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors! theirs. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world. Scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
One of my favorite trials. I think this is my favorite in the franchise so far. It's so good.
Are you sure about
Genocide is just so fun.
She really is. And for if any of you are new to this, Genocide Jill never stops being fun ever.
She only gets better, really.
She's fully equipped.
That's right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you? Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
It's really too bad for you, because we find out in Ultra Spirit Girls that your sister is a rope bunny.
Well, I guess it's not like she can tie herself or her sister up, so...
True.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
He's just... He's having a stroke!
He's gotta have a nap. He's gotta lay down, like...
That's out of it. This is too much for him.
But
his blood pressure is spiking.
Right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we
Byakuya knows. It's Byakuya's fault. We should kill him.
Yeah, let's get rid of Byakuya. Fuck that guy. Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Would have been, where's it? It was Leon again.
I kind of want to pick the wrong option here just to see what happens.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents. Or
Pick Sayaka. Be like, Sayaka did it.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason
Why is Byakuya so bad at this? He keeps making himself more suspicious.
He thinks he's playing 9D chess when he's not even playing Snakes and Ladders.
Because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
See, now everyone hates him because of his own unnecessary breadcrumbs.
Put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire.
It's the only bad part about Genocide. You need a wife.
Well, Byakuya, what's your
I want her to kill Byakuya though, so this is great.
Lightspark says motherfucker's playing Goldfish instead of Blackjack. So true.
He is, he really is.
He's playing fucking Uno.
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then
It's your fault too.
When would you say I began acting suspicious?
The entire time. Since you had that breakdown in the library saying you're gonna kill everyone.
Since we first talked to you, and you were like, fuck off, and we were like, okay.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Won't you agree? Huh? Suspicious. It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. With that face, that fucking face.
The girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Byakuya is just like, I'm a woman, and takes off all of his clothes. And he's got like big honkers.
A girl. Hence
Oh
why
my
I said
God.
we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
I still like Ifumi's little unicorn horn. It's a very charming part of his design.
on the contrary,
He's got a unique hairstyle.
strange.
Yes.
Okay then. What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
Celeste is still doing her face.
I love that they stay in that pose. There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been. Oh no! Would you please tell me? Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth zone. Oh god. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize different weak spots and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you just have to use your keen wits, won't you? I don't have keen wits. In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. God, make your argument. I don't want to.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
We just listened through all
But he
this.
was acting weird. How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls'
Ew,
locker room,
Hifumi.
You absolutely take it.
Hifumi.
He's not wrong though.
Any guy.
I don't
He's
think.
not wrong though.
Was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first.
Okay.
There was no time for pointless distractions.
Alright.
What's so strange about that?
Okay.
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Ew, Hifumi, please. Dude. Okay, hearing Byakuya's comment about Cher being a girl, I realized there's a clear contradiction there. This doesn't make sense, so we could have known before we'd even found it. Okay, I need to make that contradiction. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Right. Wait, no, what? I've already forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. I should have let you play this.
Shoot!
I'm such an idiot.
You made Hina mad at you.
I made Hina mad at because I immediately forget the. By the way, guys, if you play the Danganronpa charity bingo, Iris forgets how to play the minigame immediately after it's explained to her is on there, and I guarantee will become a space that you can mark off. So
That's the free square.
yeah, that's pretty much the free square.
Oh god, just shoot. Chihiro was the victim when Byakuya says it later.
Okay.
But he was acting.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro, so of course I
No!
would suggest we check the girls' locker room.
There was no time. What's so strange?
I wish you'd taken me with you. So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting.
If you're presented
funny.
with the opportunity, that's unnatural.
Okay. Yes.
The
Yes. Yes.
victim was Chihiro.
There we
who
go.
Was a girl.
What, you think there's some mistake? Yeah, bitch. No, what am I doing? Everybody's like, Makoto's kind of dumb. Hold on, let me read. You gotta let me read, Manager Bunny. Hold on. When a character is. Oh, okay. I see. I think I have to like use that and then
But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the
blah,
opportunity,
blah, blah.
that's unnatural.
There's way
The
too many
victim was
mechanics.
Chihiro.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I gotta big brain this. I don't as soon as I would consider
I'll tell you
myself
what's
to
so
have a big
strange about
brain,
that.
but as soon as I get on stream my brain shrinks from the radiation from Twitch and being a VTuber naturally, so I can't have a big brain on stream.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Don't wrinkle your forehead like that, Byakuya. You're gonna age like shit.
Huh? What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. He doesn't. Got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think
Yoko,
about
I
it.
forgot you were here, honey.
Oh god, thank you.
Yokers.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Yoko's been done with this since Trial 1. The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Oh no, 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 please! Please no more making arguments. Oh my god. Alright, let's listen to everybody first.
The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Yes, please.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
Right.
And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Right.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
Yes.
That's right. It absolutely
Celeste is
was.
trying to contribute very hard.
There must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Right.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
Okay, Mondo,
I've never
chill.
seen that rope before in my life.
Fire, fire, fire!
No, no!
Somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. We'll get there.
The difference? You want me to explain when I want to kill, and I use those same. But Chihiro, it was some kind of.
That's right.
Then there must be something.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No!
Obviously,
No!
somebody else
No!
must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I hate this.
The difference? You want me to explain when I want
I'm
to kill,
so
and
bad
I
at
use those
video
same
games, you
scissors.
guys.
Chihiro, it was some kind of.
That's right.
Then there must be something very.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, it's wrong!
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Everybody just gaslights Byakuya.
Because you see, that rope, or that extension cord.
Oops.
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
And it wouldn't let us
And
click
there's
on
no
it either.
way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Manager Buddy, I like to imagine that me and you are like the angels on Makoto's shoulder. Just a little bear and a little bunny. We're making him be stupid.
And Byakuya must be the one who took
Monokuma and
the
Monomi.
extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Yeah, you fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs little bitch.
Is that about right?
Never not a good screenshot. He's doing
Mouse
it.
is just open.
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
Alright.
Mm.
It's a game, right? So he'd be totally
My 2
willing to
English
do
degrees
something
didn't help
like
with
this
that
to win.
sentence. Eh.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
He sounds like such a little baby boy.
He is. He's just a little sweetheart.
He's just a little man.
I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Makoto like, wait, he's not having an Ace Attorney breakdown, am I wrong?
That means he's not the criminal.
Exactly.
Why is Byakuya so eager to die?
Maybe he's bored. You know, he's got too much money.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath.
Byakuya talks a lot of shit for a guy who we could just kick his knees in really easily without much, you know what I mean?
All that bother?
Murder is legal. He probably shouldn't be this arrogant.
Exactly.
Maybe Chihiro is the only person here Byakuya could actually kill. Like, physically.
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said.
The scene of the crime.
Okay.
I got it!
Thank you.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
You were just checked out.
Disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
Celeste is doing a thinky again. She's got her whiteboard out.
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all
Why are you
that.
getting mad about that now?
I believe
Okay.
I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard, you little bitch? Little bad haircut bitch? Little yaoi bait little bitch? When the
Four-eyed yaoi bait motherfucker.
fucking fruity yaoi bait motherfucker. Whatever I called Nagito in that comic I made the other day. When the story suddenly moved
When
to
the stories... Yeah,
rest
he'll
your
do it.
vocal cords, yes. When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya had been so confident up till now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere
What's
else?
Permission from who?
Come on.
Shut up, hall monitor.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence shows that the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys and girls' locker rooms. It was Sakura. Sakura was switched. No, it was the posters. Yeah,
I got it.
that I do remember because of the
The proof
titties.
that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Yeah, dickhead.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
You get that paycheck, man. I wish
The
somebody
way
would pay
he
me.
says it is so good.
I wish somebody would pay me to say big boob supermodel.
Why
I do
would
it
the
for
girls'
free.
locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally
That's not okay.
That's a
Boys'
That's
that's a great
irrelevant.
contribution to this case, Genocider.
Genocider, can
You're really advancing our understanding of the crime.
you can go take a nap now. We don't need you anymore.
A poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the
The
locker
power of
room.
titties saves the day. You're correct, absolutely, Light Sparks.
You know what I'm talking
Danganronpa in a
about,
nutshell.
right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
I didn't even know that was a thing, but
Wait,
I guess when you're
protein
that
coffee.
swole,
Protein coffee? While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
I'm just imagining Monokuma scrubbing it with his little paws. It's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. I think it was this, I think, right? I got it!
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my
What are you-
protein coffee.
What are you... Is Makoto, like, holding up pictures? What are you looking at, Sakura? Is he projecting it
Yeah,
with his mind? I just realized that.
Actually, yeah, that's the implication of Truce Bullet in your e-handbook. Like, he's literally taking pictures with e-handbook.
I see, okay. I was like, with Sakura, what are you looking at?
Either that, or his antenna is psychically projecting things into people's brains.
But Why
I think I like the second one more, and that's why if you're protagonist, you develop an antenna.
Yep, every protagonist in the series has one. Even Toki gets one.
To move the murder scene from
Even
one
Yuma has
locker to
one,
the
and
other.
he's in a different game
It's certainly
series.
plausible, don't
This
you
is
think?
cute. It's like a little curly Q.
It is.
In other
He's
words,
transmitting it
they
through the
wanted to
antenna.
completely swap the scene of the crime. The blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Celeste needs to know motives deeply because she is not moved to do anything ever without a very proper motive.
Absolutely.
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room,
If I cut his antenna, he loses protagonist. Yes, that's how it works in the Danganronpa universe. Every single, I'm like dead serious. It's used as a symbol, metaphorically. A bunch.
If you become a protagonist, you develop one. It happens to Toko later.
Yes.
It's a natural part of the universe, and it's an actual in-universe thing the characters see. It's even part of the beauty standards.
Yes.
to get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
I know you love your girl's voice,
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
so I'm trying not to
Little
talk over it.
accent.
Yeah, I'm trying not to talk over it so you can really indulge in that.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Celeste hates him.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? No! Stop, I don't wanna. Alright. Okay. Let's see what everybody has to say
Is it
first.
really possible?
Okay.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it!
I love how robotic Celeste sounds, that little monotone of hers.
She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no
I
problem
like
for
that
her.
the
No, I don't think that's it.
the crosshair has
The thing that was
like
in the
wiggle
main
to it.
hall.
It does.
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Is it that?
No, that's wrong.
No, Hero, shut the fuck up. You never help. Ever.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
You dumb bastard.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
Hero's charming because his life is so simple.
I am struck silent by how
He's just good vibes.
Thank you, Sakura. Exactly, Sakura.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about
That is such a
borrowing
high
one.
schooler kind of
In
loophole.
other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want.
Thanks,
and
Ultimate
use it.
Redditor.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that
I
wouldn't
think
make
if you
any sense
snip
anyway.
Makoto's antenna, blood would come out.
Yeah, like if you pull too hard on Hajime's, like his hair comes off. Just boop, like a wig.
Exactly.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst. You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook,
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Taka's ready to get rid of him.
Everyone is.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it, really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second.
Yokers!
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
I kinda gotta agree with Mondo here. Kyoko isn't very helpful.
There's no way she could get in the boys'
She
locker
just
room,
left.
right?
Just checked out for the whole trial.
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained
I like her
access.
little round little O mouth. Just oh. Oh.
Her head is so round.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that,
Oh, here we
why
go.
don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh?
Oh, I love her smug little face.
Yeah, Kyoko's got cute sprites.
Well, all right then.
My favorite is her
I
surprised
declare
one
an
though.
official class trial recess.
Yeah,
When she's got her hand over it, just like oh.
Huh? For real?
she's so girly.
What is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
We don't want the little bear to be unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
I never know how to feel about this part. So before I you want to go or me?
There you go.
Okay. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was...
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Missy. Taka's a dad.
He's a 40-year-old man.
He really is.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine
It's time
the
to molest the
entire body
corpse.
very
Oh
carefully.
god.
Take your time.
Shut up, Kyoko. Take your time, shut up, bitch.
She was poking around inside of Shiro's cult too.
Like using our hands?
Hifumi, that was not the time, sweetie.
No, wait,
Okay.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Okay, gentlemen. Gentlemen.
He's losing it. He can't take it.
It's just
Some religious grounds. What religion
He's joining
are
a
you?
new religion just to escape this.
Very well. I'll do it.
Sakura's not afraid.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
Clearly, all the boys here are little vaginas, Hina, so...
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
I don't know about that.
I don't remember Sakura offering herself to do it. I thought they made her do it. Okay, that's re-edited memory.
So just leave this.
They make her do so much shit in this game.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Yes, actually, but...
Toku's genociders just learned something new about herself today.
Yeah, exactly. It totally... Hina's only mad because it is exactly what it is.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro.
Oh.
Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body. Oh, Sakura's very spiritual.
Be sure to check her.
He is a
entire
martial
body,
artist.
And I
True.
believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but...
You gotta go in the butthole, no.
Kyoko already looked inside of her skull.
What?
Same.
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura, I think of all the people in this game who would know about gender
Sakura's
stuff, it would
having
be
such
you.
a hard time right
She
now.
really is. My poor baby. Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive
No, I
frame
don't think
trembled.
so.
This girl is
what?
a boy.
There you go, everybody. Oh my god. Do you guys know how hard it's been saying she for the last 2 months, you guys?
Ah, I see. So she was actually
This is my favorite Hifumi sprite.
Thank you for confirming.
like,
He's so delighted.
Yes. And this is why we said no
Makes perfect
Chihiro.
sense.
No Chihiro discourse, everybody. And then he's like, ugh.
You're joking, right?
Never mind, actually, I don't have religious objections anymore.
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then
I don't think Sakura would joke at all.
it's really true?
Does Sakura actually make jokes? That's a good question.
Guy?
No, I don't think she ever does.
She doesn't, right? She has no sense of humor as far as
I
we
don't
know.
well, no, I wouldn't call her humorless, no, but she's not ever the person who jokes. She would smirk if you made a good joke at her.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Monokuma went right under that skirt and looked.
Chihiro Fujisaki was
Absolutely. That's the advantage of being a teddy bear.
Exactly.
You can look up girl skirts anytime.
Genocide.
Aww.
In the good AU,
I bet genocide is.
in the good
I
AU,
bet.
you guys, she says the exact same thing, pretty much. She's like, man, I wish you were a cross-dressing boy.
So that's what
She doesn't like lolis, but she sure does like femboys.
I guess so.
I like that Kyoko set this up to be as humiliating as possible just
Right?
to entertain Monokuma.
Right?
She arranged everything to be as awful as possible, just so Monokuma will be entertained enough to let them do this.
She goes like, come here guys, we gotta touch Chihiro's dead dick. Like,
I'm going to do this in the dumbest way possible, that will humiliate all of you in front of Monokuma, in front of the mastermind.
letting Sakura do it to me is dangerous, because if Sakura had freaked out and just started punching things, like, people would have died more. Like,
If she actually kills Hiro in the middle of a class trial.
that would be a funny way for this game to go, though.
Now let's ride this wave of
Kyoko is so
excitement to
callous.
the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Honestly, she could have just said this in the class trial room. She didn't have to set it up this way.
Now then, let's
You know what?
resume the class trial.
I would argue that even taking a picture would have been less...
Would have been better, right?
Yeah.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
I think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
Kyoko, we didn't have to do this whole class trial. You knew from the start.
I know. That's the I bitch, but I find that kind of charming about this, that people who know stuff just don't tell, or they're just like, you figure it out.
And the killer could have
Absolutely.
Kyoko, I find Kyoko adorable. That, I mean, that's such a Kyoko thing to do.
So Chihiro really was killed?
She has
in
a
the boys'
certain
locker?
heartlessness to her that's really sexy.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
I want Mondo's belt. I'm just letting everybody know. I kind of want that to wear on it. I live in the South,
He's
so
out.
It wouldn't be very weird for me to have a big weird belt buckle like that.
Yeah, no, Mondo's fit is awesome.
Yeah, I do like his
must
design.
admit, I did find it
He's
rather
got the
odd.
most drip of all the boys.
I knew he felt a little off.
Oh, shut up,
There was a
Yakuya.
certain incongruity to his female.
You're just saying this now
Yeah.
to look smart. All you do is say things after the fact.
This is also the most dickish possible way to put this.
This is the most titillating situation!
Regardless of how you feel about Chihiro's gender identity, that is the most dickish way to say that.
It is Byakuya.
Yeah.
This guy has a 200 IQ and he spends it all trying to be a dick.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
I just realized that Hina's got like 2 amped up sprites, and this is even a different spiky hair.
They love drawing Hina. She has a love sprites.
I love her emotion hair, her empathy hair.
Very interesting. This has become
It's so
very
powerful.
interesting indeed.
Truly is.
He's off in his own little world.
Okay, good. We can shoot him while he's not looking.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But
Oh.
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Ifumi, people can change their minds. Like,
He just seems to be
this
too
isn't the r//
easygoing
conservatives
about all
subreddit,
this.
please.
Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
What?
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Oh, look at her.
Plus, the
She.
evidence he left behind was a little too...
She's so dainty.
How can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it
Oh my
bothers me that
God.
we don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct.
It's like
for
a
the
shitty
time being.
Mark
teacher.
it as correct?
Thank you, Mr. Togepi. Like,
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter
I
it.
hate him. It's this moment
So-
that I hate him so much.
So you know what this implies? This implies he
What?
was just breaking into the girls' locker room for his own reason.
Oh, yeah, well, the reason is that he got a Byakuya boner, I guess.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now.
You
I'm telling
fucking...
the truth.
He won't
You old
swear.
lady!
He
You
won't.
can't even say fuck.
He won't swear.
You can defile a little boy's corpse, but you can't say fuck?
I've known rich people in my life, and they are not afraid to swear. Trust me.
Go ahead. Find
They're
it
grosser
That's
than
because
me.
he's not rich.
You're
That's
He's just
true.
lying.
executed along with the rest of us.
True.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much
Is-
more important.
Is
wouldn't you say?
Byakuya, is he wearing suspenders? Is that the X over his chest? I just realized, like,
I think it's a bondage harness.
probably.
Now then,
There are a lot of
If it
characters in
wasn't
bondage
me,
harnesses
who
in
was
this
it?
game.
It's just a fashion in the Danganronpa
Say for
universe.
sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep...
Makoto's fit is the
We're
weirdest
okay,
one.
aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
He's not hot at all, dressed like that.
No,
yeah.
I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt
I mean,
whatsoever,
Kyoko
we need to
too.
explore every
Kyoko's got like
possibility.
9 layers on.
Because if we're wrong,
Does she?
we all die.
Seems like it's just two.
Oh yeah, I guess so. But it seems like a thick 2,
That's
though.
true.
It
Very well
is,
then.
yeah.
I need
Celeste
you
is
to-
definitely sweating.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
No.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
I like the weirdly... I don't know, like the weirdly heroic way Celeste and Hiro put it. You know, they're talking like they're putting all their faith in Makoto.
It's pretty cute. And honestly, I need a mod of this game where Hiro's mom is randomly here also, and like hit it, and like not hitting him, but like pulling on his hair whenever he says something stupid.
Anyway,
Like shut
let's
up,
discuss
dude.
this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Look at her little curly hair.
excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Oh my, no. I'd raise my hand and be like, Monokuma, can he not be here when we do this, please? Can you ground him? But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing that we can be sure we know about the killer, and the killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means, the killer is a man.
I got it!
A man. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. That's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. No!
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Nope. We're all gonna die here.
Clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
No.
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something.
No, that's not really
Perhaps
true.
Someone saw the victim at
Hero.
some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Nope, no!
It's over.
No!
It's all over.
No, it's not.
You want to know who saw the killer?
It's not like they're
No,
just
no,
gonna...
no, no,
I'm
no,
sorry,
just-
I'm sorry.
Yeah!
Game over, man! Game over!
Game over!
Hifumi sounds
Isn't there a
like
single
Kyle from
clue
South
that
Park.
might lead us to.
Well, did nobody get... I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point.
Yeah. All we need
It
right
wouldn't be
now is
this.
any kind of new info.
No! Okay, well, you know,
It's
whatever.
over. It's all over.
It's just the next one. The next one comes
You
up.
wanna know who saw the victim? The killer. And only...
Eh,
No!
I like that Celeste doesn't speak up herself.
right?
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Makoto. That's your
So
girl,
cute.
The
Makoto.
rest of you had
So
no
cute.
idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
She really likes Makoto.
It was
She
last
keeps trying
night,
to make this situation where he has this privileged position to her.
in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather
Little fist.
odd.
Little paw.
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Oh, baby boy.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone.
Hifumi is so
and they were
polite.
going to work out together?
Like he's very careful to change to Mr. Fujisaki.
Is there an like does he refer to people differently in Japanese too?
Nope, in Japanese he only uses the phrase "donno."
I see.
Donno is like it's an old samurai term.
Oh,
That's
'cause-
nowadays
yes,
most is
you told me he sounds like an old samurai, and
yeah, stereotypically otaku speak like samurai.
that's kind of cute. I like that.
It is. In English, they go for more of like an academic tone, but in Japanese, he's supposed to sound like a samurai, like Sakura.
Yeah. Well, I think same kind of general connotation, just different context. Proper sounding, you know, polite sounding.
Probably
Yeah.
he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship!
Oh, you're still here?
Aww.
We love you, but I think you need to also go to bed. It's your bedtime, Genocide.
No, there's too much going on. There's so much VL and Yuri and femboy potential. There's no way she can go to bed.
That's true.
This is a Fujo's dream.
That's true.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Yoko, no, you say it.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
This is why the Game Grumps were convinced that the whole point of this game was Kyoko training Makoto to be a detective. Like they thought that
Yeah,
was...
they're right.
And they are in a
Yeah, they're
sense.
right.
Seriously?
That's absolutely the plot of this game. That's why she's like this.
Who is it? Who's the killer?
I could think of better times to do this, but alright.
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
Don't point at me, that's
Focus on the
impolite.
details of these items, and it should become obvious who
She's
was waiting
sexy,
for
so it's
him.
okay.
Are you sure about that?
Listen to your wife, Celeste, please.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
Thank you,
As
Tuck.
was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say.
He is like, I don't have a brain in my head. I can't do this, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
I would choose the rainbow one, if there was a rainbow one.
Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
My parents used to dress me in tracksuits when I was a wee cub a lot. Just throwing that out there. So there's probably
I'm a big
photos of me.
I'm a big fan of tracksuits in the winter.
Yes.
Perhaps.
They're
Let's
cozy.
explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
This Chihiro's track jacket really holds some clue about the killer. Somehow it's really hard to believe. Oh no, I gotta... okay. Make your argument!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
Okay.
He was on his way to go exercise.
Right.
So next we have to ask,
Okay.
why did he choose the specific
I like her
tracksuit
thinky
that he
face.
Her thinky face is
What do you
cute.
mean, the
She has a couple.
specific tracksuit?
She has like 3.
I shot it.
She's thinky so hard.
She's got many forms of
Matched the one
thinky.
the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Is that it?
My
I don't know.
tracksuit is black.
No, sorry. Whoops. The hell are you talking about? Just shut up, you little bitch.
Shoot!
Yeah. Hold on. Come on.
First of all, we know
He was on his way. So next week, why did he choose?
What do you mean?
I got it. He picked that tracksuit because it matched.
Actually, let me
the
listen through the whole
culprit
thing
was wearing.
here. Then I can make my
So, What
choice.
you're saying is, the killer was
Mondo
wearing
has
the same blue
fangs.
tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally.
Thank you,
I got
Hero.
it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
I love them.
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he...
Oh my god. That's so
First of all,
funny.
Thanks,
we know
Kyoko, for helping us.
So next week, why did he choose?
What do you mean?
I got it. It matched the one.
So, what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Fucking. Because exercising sucks.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What
He's
did you
so
say?
empathetic.
Huh? What'd I say?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
Would you like to read your
Right.
quote?
Yeah, I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise. I kept waiting for Celeste's voice to pop up.
color. So why did you say Chihiro's
Yeah, Mondo.
blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just.
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
Oh, thank you for the head pats, Careless. I got head pat. You're gonna
Yay,
boop my
big up to
snoot.
Carolyn.
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
No, Celeste doesn't talk to people.
The only one I
Celeste
told
only
about
talks to
anything
us.
was you.
Exactly.
Why did she has such a strange affection for Makoto. That look on her
Makoto.
face is so odd. Yeah, like she's kind of offended Makoto thinks she would talk to anyone else. She really wants him to have something.
God.
It's so cute.
One day you're gonna boop my snoot, Careless. I dare you. I'll punch you, but lovingly.
Because
Bears are for pooping.
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
You're acting kind of weird, Mondo.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only.
Aw, Cherry.
Yeah, that's a cute nickname.
Cherry.
It's so good.
Are you talking about?
I love these translations.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
With Danganronpa, when the localizations are good, they're really good.
Yeah.
I just happened to see it last
They just
night.
messed up a few times, but the really good stuff makes up for it.
He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
Why does Tongue Lady always look like she's in her villain arc? She's actually not.
She is.
Well, I guess she kind
She
of
kind
is.
of is.
Yeah, that's true. They don't get out of it till later.
She's a villain, but she likes the good guys. That's the kind of character she is. It's not a matter of being good or evil. She just happens to like people who are nicer than her. That's my favorite kind of character. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Yeah, Mondo.
But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of
Yeah,
nonsense.
Byakuya is. Oh my god, Byakuya is such a little bitch. He's so mad.
Ah.
Someone
now I
smashed his
understand.
glasses.
It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very
Celeste and
beginning.
Kyoko have such a cute little interplay here.
But why?
Yes.
What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
I hate him. Fuck that guy, no.
Just fuck him and his stupid corn on the cob hair.
There was a certain turning point
Mug.
that ticked me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happen to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You notice such a tiny
Yeah, that's
detail?
kind of what she does.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Because you are. Well, technically, you are one. I mean, the first thing you say when we met you was, fucking juvie, he sucks my balls. You know what? Like.
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
Taka, honey, I'm sorry.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Are we sure?
Shinigami?
Yeah, are we sure he's not? I mean, he is Yuma, actually. Never mind.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Fumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... Here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to... Is it Mondo's?
It's Chihiro's.
Oh, Shihiro. JK.
I got it!
Just kidding,
Chihiro's
everybody.
handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Manager Bunny, you're just like you're the Ratatouille of my brain.
For a fact.
I'm your Kyoko.
Yes.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so...
Don't let Monokuma hear you say that.
You're right. They're
Yeah.
not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably
Ooh.
high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
I love how passive-aggressive Celeste is.
Oh yes.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbook break? There's only one possible explanation. Probably by hitting its weak point, right? I got it!
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that?
Monokuma, this is a detective game.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Monokuma is bad at making stuff.
Then we can only assume that
Oh,
someone's figured
well,
out
that
its
too.
weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone
Aw.
else decides to copy it,
Look at him.
that would be very not good.
Oh,
Just tell
well,
us already.
Kuma.
Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a
Deep down,
special
Monokuma wants to
announcement.
be stepped on.
Point
Oh,
of my
absolutely.
cutting-edge e-handbook is... When it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Mondo would have found out because he was in the sauna.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook
Yep.
laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin.
Thank you for the science lesson?
If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Okay.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
He's pure.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you
Well,
found
Taka does
the
love saunas
secret in the
now.
sauna,
True, it's where he lost his virginity.
then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
You're writing that down? Yeah.
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why.
Mondo's still just going, "Ah!"
And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
No, Taka. I kind of feel bad.
We're doing something bad to him.
Yeah, I mean, for all I bitch about him, he's so pure. It had to be the one who wore all their clothes to the sauna. It was... Sayaka! Oh, Taka.
Oh, I feel bad. We should just kill Byakuya instead. We can let Mondo live.
Mondo.
At least Mondo's got drip.
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
I'm sorry, Taka. I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry, Taco.
Remember? And for the contest,
We gotta be careful,
Mondo
Taka's
just
ripped.
So happened to keep his school uniform on.
Yeah, if he goes berserk, we're not gonna be able to stop him.
Taka's like more ripped than Mondo.
But little did he realize, he'd also left his hand.
Mondo has a size advantage, but Taka is fucking ripped.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on.
Sense a rhythm game coming up.
You would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Taka, oh honey. I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Be the broken E handbook, right? I think.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo,
Well, let me listen
you
through
wrote
here.
your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is wrong.
Makoto?
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look.
Okay.
Makoto was wrong after all.
No, not true.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
No, well... Oh, thank you so much for following. Who was that was followed? Gay for Nerds, I think. Yes, Gay for Nerds. Thank you for the follow.
Hi.
Hello.
Thanks so much for the follow.
And welcome,
Big ups to
welcome.
Gay for Nerds.
I'm also Gay for Nerds. Hold on, I gotta see how to. What is?
It's e-reader. Use the e-reader.
No, I know, but
bullet
I gotta see how to switch the bullets because I forgot. You move the mouse over down to okay. Okay.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
Okay.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook, then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No! No! No!
See? Look, Makoto was wrong. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, okay.
Let's test if what he said you broke your own handbook.
In other words,
Ba,
if
ba, ba,
Mondo
ba.
not proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
No, shut the fuck up, Mondo. Fucking armadillo head looking bitch. Fucking pangolin head
Mondo,
bitch.
the handbook you
Corncob
have right
head
now,
bitch.
Is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Sorry, Taco.
The broken
Close your
handbook is
eyes.
in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right. The punishment it suffered was
Makoto is so smart.
to destroy
Yes, I could
Kyoko's
never.
training is paying off.
I could never put
Kyoko's
all this
training is
together.
paying off.
So then, the
She must be
broken
so
handbook
proud.
in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Okay, I mean, yeah, okay.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything,
No
it
worries.
just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on.
Oh.
Tell him he's wrong. You are wrong.
I'm
You
sorry,
have to be
Taka.
wrong.
Sorry, Taco.
Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Taka, you can't pull out like a 9-year-old's argument with this. You made it all up, Taka.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this...
Well, we are about to murder his husband. He's
That's
allowed to
true.
be a little childish.
That way,
Everyone's
everything will
husbands
become
and
clear,
wives get
and
murdered.
we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Climax interference.
Oh, I love this Celeste.
Oh, so she looks so badass.
Look at her, she looks so cool.
She does.
Look at her little heels. Her
Yeah.
leggies.
Let me see what we got here. Boop, 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 boop.
They're so cute.
Okay. So Chihiro was putting stuff in her bag and Probably
I
pointed
want
out.
to frame this picture of Celeste.
I can get it for you later. In high def.
Please.
And she was like, ah, no, bye, gotta go run, Later on, went to, let me see here. Probably the boy. Like that. Right. Beep. Hey, what's up? Oh, I like this Chihiro though too.
Yeah, this art style is super cute. Extra fluffy Chihiro.
Yes. She was like, hey, what's up? Putting stuff in the locker. Trying to think.
The dumbbell.
The dumbbell, maybe. I hate this part because I'm stupid.
Yeah, Raincoat has a much more refined version of this. Looking back, the Danganronpa version is really unrefined.
Let's see. What?
The bloody, like, dumbbell.
Okay. Just moving stuff, I think. Beep, 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 beep. Oh no, maybe taking things down. Beep. Ba, 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 ba. I don't know, putting things back up. I don't know. It'll tell us where we're wrong, so it's fine. So this pose is kind of loving.
It
in a weird
is,
sense.
yeah. Very sweet.
Oh, wait. Maybe actually. No. Wait, I know. Oh,
That
wait,
was
no.
Byakuya.
Yes. You're so right, Queen. You're gonna have to make a comic after this. Whatever.
The door opening, the door
Oh,
opening.
the door opening? Okay. Oh, look at evil Byakuya. Beep, 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 beep.
And then the blood being written.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're right. Beep, beep, beep. Ba, 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 ba. Was it? Yeah, because he's tossing it in there, and then
Yes.
uh,
The door closing.
the door closing. So what?
That's the one. That's the one. You just went over
This
it.
one?
Yes.
Okay. Whatever.
Isn't that all of them? Oh, right. This one.
Oh, did I miss one?
Yes.
Where?
Go forward. Forward.
Help me! Oh, here we go. Help me! Maybe this. I don't know.
Reenact.
Here's exactly what happened.
No, Makoto, it's probably
Let's take a
not
look back to before the incident.
exactly what happened. We're probably gonna have to revise this 20 times.
Last night,
The issue is that I don't always
Hero in
know
the
what
warehouse,
what
correct?
it's supposed to be portraying in the smaller pictures.
At the time,
We just have
she
to
was
make a
apparently
guess.
stuffing
Yeah.
something into a duffel bag.
Aw.
It's not like it's faster to just
Something
go
was a
through
blue
it.
tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
Look at the gleam in Celeste's eyes.
She's so
Oh.
cute.
With
Celeste.
bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
Right.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Oh, I put it backwards. Hold on. Stop! Don't delete my health. That's not fair. Listen. That way, and then through here. Yes, I think.
Here's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Okay.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out,
Right.
even though it was officially nighttime.
Okay.
She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
Okay.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Because we're the e-handbook. Beep.
Simple, because she was really a
Because she
he,
had a Nintendo DS.
which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
This is a PSP game. Should we
Once
really
inside,
be talking
he
about
met
Nintendo
with someone
DSs?
else.
Yeah, fuck
And the person
PSPs.
he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the
Oh, look
unsuspecting
at
Chihiro,
Chihiro. Oh, I'm upset.
Me too.
I mean, I knew this
She's
was
so
coming.
fluffy.
and attacked him.
Just the fluffiest little boy.
Oh.
Look at those little hair tufts, like feathers.
Like feathers.
I also love Chihiro's eyes. Here, those big, dark, shadowed eyes. They're so pretty.
Let me see. What we got here? Wasn't that so?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, come on.
Here's
All right.
exactly what happened. And attacked him.
Even just a like textual info about what the little pictures mean would be
And
super
that's where
helpful.
the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Oh shit! Killed a guy. Oh.
I killed the cutest person in this school
The
too.
body was arranged,
Oh,
but the murder itself felt unplanned.
baby boy.
So small.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster.
A titty poster. Oh. We're gonna lose this.
What is this?
See what I mean? Is it? Hold on. No, I don't think that is that one. That is definitely that. And that is definitely that. Hold on. I think actually that is that, because that's landing on the ground. So I think back here, it's the girl going into the girls, maybe. Boop, boop, boop. Or something. I don't know.
It's probably the one with the dark shadow looming.
Oh, yeah, that could be it. See, it'd be helpful if we knew what the fuck any of these meant. Okay, there.
We can barely see them. Is the problem?
Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Oh wait, no, we have. Boop, boop, boop.
That one is probably the dumbbell then.
Okay.
Here's exactly what happened.
Makoto's like, hold on, third try. Here's what happened.
Everyone is so patient.
First, then, removing the bloody poster.
Nope. Oh no.
Alright, so we know what it is then.
What is it?
The door.
I hope this is because we're gonna lose if
You!
This is the only thing it can be anymore.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide.
Right, yes. There we go.
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A
Yes.
girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
Alright. No, okay. Oop. We lost. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Probably because we keep messing up. Uh-oh, have we already come to the end of the debate? Well, then the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the blackened. Hoo 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 hoo. They just vote.
Then they all just kill him.
They vote Makoto
For no reason.
for no reason.
They just kill him.
However, Makoto is not the blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the
So
other
like
hand,
Mondo is supposed to...
everyone else was to be
else was-
punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
So Mondo would just kill himself after this, right?
I think so. Yeah, I do, narrator.
I refuse to give up yet.
I can't give up now. Hold on. I hate that I have to do this for a game for teenagers, but hang on. I'm pulling out the completed CGs. Because I'm stupid and I can't do this. I'm having trouble. Okay. So... this one obviously was this. No, stop. Okay. So we know that. Alright. Okay. Getting in and going in. I'm so sorry you have to see us like this, everybody.
Nobody has any more respect for us.
That's fine. Working out. Splat. Taking down the poster. Again, though, in our defense, it's hard to see what's going on in the small things. Heading to the girls. And a new titty poster. Yeah. Then Byakuya comes in with his weird ass. Where is the wires? He does this shit, I'm pretty sure. Just double checking here. Yes, he does. What a weird guy that Byakuya. Paints shit on the fucking wall. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Isn't this what we had? Whatever. I'm done thinking about it. I'm done thinking about this. Mondo killed him. Okay, everybody. Fucking. Oh no, this was okay. That goes there. Okay.
Killer is you.
The killer is not me.
Let's take a look back to before.
If the killer was me, I would have killed Byakuya.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Me. Okay.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
But yeah, I love the style of the comics, though.
This Celeste is so sexy. I can't get enough of her.
You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
He's very badass. Bye!
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the
Celeste
boys'
must have been
locker
so
room.
mad.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl,
Celeste wants
access
also
the
wants
boys'
his
locker room?
attention. She's one of the many people who just want attention in this game.
Absolutely.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain
Okay.
entrance to the boys' locker room.
He was like, "Hey, what's up?"
Once inside, he met with someone there, and the person he met was the one who killed him.
Got bonked on the head.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro,
Bonked him on his little noggin.
and attacked him.
Goodbye, all of the world's programming knowledge.
Yes.
That's where the
Right in that
bloodstains
cute
on the
little
poster
skull.
and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Now it's on some paper girl's tits.
Chihiro had no tits, sadly.
Well, I said paper girl. Like in the poster.
It was
I know what you mean.
Sure, I had no tits. I
The
didn't
body
mean
was
her.
arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
I just wanted to make fun of Chihiro one last time.
Oh, don't make fun of our
Which is
boy.
why the killer hurried to try and
I can't
hide the
help
act,
it. He's so small and helpless.
pulling up the bloodstained carpet.
I want to bully him.
Removing the bloody poster,
Mondo would fucking kill me if I was in Hope's Peak. I would keep trying to bully Chihiro and he'd smash my head in.
and finally carrying the corpse.
You'd
into
be
the
that one.
girls'
You'd be
locker
that
room.
one. The one time that bullying somebody means you like them.
A
Yes.
girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room.
That's exactly what
first.
I am.
But this alone doesn't
You bully
prove
me
that
all the
killer was
time.
necessarily a girl.
Exactly.
Beep boop.
After all, Sayaka
I'm
and
just like
Chico's
Celeste.
handbooks had been placed in
Yes.
the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got
I don't know what switching the posters. That's such a dumb thing to do. Mondo's dumb.
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
I don't know if you might call it that. That is what it is, Makoto.
The poster thing is really confusing.
That could have been the end of things.
I guess that tells you something about Mondo?
Yeah, that could have been the end of things, but then Byakuya.
Byakuya discovered the body
I hate
in the
it.
situation, making things even more complicated.
So creepy.
Yeah, that's
So,
true, Diage. It
after
was because of the
stumbling on
blood stain,
crime
but
scene, he went and
yeah.
grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
yeah.
He used the cord
I guess
to
we're the
string up
dumb
Chihiro's
ones.
lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
But that shit weren't true, yo.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Woo! That's a good. I like that. Swoo!
Just as the
Wham!
killer
Grr!
expected, the
Bzz.
steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic
Swoo.
gadget. Somehow,
That's my new
the killer
catchphrase,
knew
everybody.
that the
Swoo!
handbook couldn't stand up to the
Ooh.
heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
This is honestly how I see my art style eventually developing into the comic Danganronpa style. Very wiggly and
Yeah.
psychotic, yeah.
Wait. No.
Now I sense a
Can't be
rhythm
right.
game coming on.
Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence?
We just... Alright.
You need evidence. You need proof.
Taka,
Without
honey,
any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
I think you need to go to bed too, Taka. Like, evidence
He's
that...
about to go to bed forever.
Yes, evidence that
We're
Mondo's the
about to put-
killer. That already revealed itself earlier in the trial. We're about to put him to bed forever. If I can somehow show
We're
where
going to
Mondo's
put
handbook
Mondo
is.
to sleep.
Once I do that, everything will become clear. New element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. During a bullet time battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push RMB, blah, 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 destroy, blah, 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 blah. This only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it would be fair if only you got access to special time, right? I've also prepared something called nega time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates nega time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate fever time at this point... No, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Okay. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent will use nega time. I wish we'd picked gentle. I don't think we did. Well then, good luck and have fun. I don't remember how to do this. No, don't just launch me into it. I don't remember how to... Stop. No. I don't know how to I don't remember how to disco.
You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen.
Oh, I don't remember how to do this.
I refuse.
Okay, now I kind of remember.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you.
No, show me the marker. I hate you. Oh my god. Stop crying.
Now might be a good time to use fever time.
You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt.
I'm corrupt?
Show me some evidence.
Oh, okay.
I won't listen. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Get fucked, Taka.
We just destroyed his whole life.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
The final music, this music that plays right now, always used to like upset me in a very primal way, and it still does.
Yeah?
It's I don't know what it is. It's just very like weird and sad. I mean, it's supposed to be, but oh look how
Yeah, it
many
is.
points we got.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank!
I'm not in public, not with all these people around.
Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I still think this is a cute aesthetic.
It is.
Mondo. It was Mondo.
What?
Uh-oh, looks like this time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The black end that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Owada.
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing?
Me and you're having a yaoi moment, Manager Bunny.
Huh?
Yes. Me and you're having a yaoi moment.
Why? Why? Oh god, his face. Why do you do it? All his emotion tummies exploding out of his face.
You know, did you say emotion come?
Yes.
Ew.
Yes.
Ew.
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Poo-hoo-hoo. Oh, but for anyone who really doesn't want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text.
Thanks, Monokuma.
Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out.
Oh, Chihiro's thank face is so cute. This is the last time we'll ever get to see it.
Not really true.
Nobody will be able to... yeah. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy.
But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew stronger and stronger.
Weak.
Oh.
Weak.
Oh.
I love his face.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become stronger, then I can tell everyone.
Annoyingly, he used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
This is such a good Chihiro look.
It is.
Determined little bird. Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that When someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better.
With that
With
thought
that,
it's me. I'm wearing the Monokuma hat, damn it. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it'd be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first and then ask to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yup, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret.
Uh-huh.
Thus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to.
maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong.
That must be Monokuma, but whatever.
Definitely, yeah.
That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro.
Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been a part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. Oh yeah, I guess. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro.
But
How does moving the body keep a secret?
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... He tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see?
Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he also killed? Why would he do that?
His crying face is kind of funny. He's like...
It is the overbite is amazing. Oh no, the emotion come.
The emotion come.
The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you...
Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is a height of folly. But you're always doing that, Byakuya. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on this subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Diawada Diamondo. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. Before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother Mondo. Mondo's hair does look like number 2. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. Ew. Peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over from the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. Kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why... I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Beep, boop. Once, just one time. No matter what, I gotta win. Boop, beep.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic, and Daya got fucking isekai'd.
Isekai'd.
But suddenly... What's really funny is that I could... The way this franchise works, if tomorrow Kodaka announced that he made some kind of isekai kind of thing with Daya as the main character, I'd be like, oh yeah, of course you did. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'd be like, oh yeah, like, everybody's got a story in this franchise. Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid, I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Cause it's the team, you and me put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and to keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Dai was going to lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Hello, Bliss Neko, welcome.
Hi, Bliss Neko, thanks for coming.
Mondo killed his own brother. Thank you for the follow, Bliss. Thank you. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. Beep, boop. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, would have been for nothing. So that's why I
Mondo.
After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness. Beep boop. and just started swirling around. Never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. Boop, beep. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. Beep, boop. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you.
Aw. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of the sudden?
Huh?
No.
Huh?
'Cause I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would.
But
You're right, but
I want to change.
No.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever.
His words were like
Chihiro?
a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. Delete System 32.
I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
Look how happy he is.
So full of faith and love. He's so sweet. Chihiro is so relatable, in some sense.
Oh, absolutely. So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What? What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret.
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now? I mean, oh my god, Mondo. He's such a fucking dummy.
No.
I mean, I
I'm not
get it,
making fun of you.
but he's stupid.
You really are strong, Mondo. That's kind of what he's saying about himself, yeah.
Like, I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Boop beep. Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to.
I just really admire you.
Aww.
I admire your strength.
Hello, Lichmaster, and thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the
Hi,
subscription.
Lichmaster. Big ups for the sub.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Boop beep. I am strong. Strong, I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Dia. Beep beep. I don't remember anything after that. He short-circuited. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him down on the ground. Oh. Emotion jizz.
Yeah, there's so much.
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it.
Oh my, Makoto knows the big boy words. I didn't know that.
Yes. Makoto swears more than Byakuya.
True, that's kind of awful to think about it. Look at him. You see, you're all just like him. For a seeker from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't.
You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again, I dare you.
Taka just punts Monokuma. Pew.
Just sends him flying right out of the school.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want, is what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Punishing?
Yeah, we've been through this once before, Makoto.
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Yeah,
I love this pose Taka has. He's like a ragdoll.
That's what I promised you, right? Oh, sorry, I mean, the blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
I don't know what happened to my voice just now. It's weird.
Voice changer failed. Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader.
No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
He said it. He said the thing. I will say about Mondo, he does go to this gently. It's Taka that freaks out. Taka's more
He's
upset
got a
about
lot
it.
of dignity.
Mondo's like, alright. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Mondo's death is, I think, the saddest of the executions.
I don't think so, even a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him, but the murder was stupid.
That's exactly why it's so sad. There's no reason for any of this to happen.
I mean, well, yeah. That's the point of the game.
Yeah, I mean, like, Mondo has no intention for any of this to happen.
True. I like Monokuma's pompadour. It's blonde. The Cage of Death. This is a fun execution, though. I mean, they're all pretty fun, I would say.
I love this bike, really.
Monokuma's so stoked. Monokuma loves putting on a show. Like, he was so stoked he got
The
to
whole
use this.
circus here.
Whoosh. Monokuma's hungover.
I think this is the first time we see multiple Monokumas at the same time.
I think so. Yeah. Mondo Butter!
Two times the fact.
I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but I slipped and called him Mondo Butter a couple times, but if you didn't know what that meant, you would have had no context for it, so it's fine. Do you want to call it here, Manager Bunny?
Yeah, let's just finish this. Let's just wrap this up.
This little part? Okay. Laugh at death and your soul will be forever at peace.
It can't be.
Oh, smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. That's right.
Oh, that's a good line. Good job, Bliss.
That's a good one. I like it.
Brother! Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again.
Oh, Makoto.
Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen.
Oh.
Oh god, there's so much emotion, Chiz.
Motion mayonnaise.
It's just a full-on waterfall. Everyone just sitting there listening to Taka scream. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he... Of course he had to. What disappointment. Is this the end of the game?
Oh my god, Byakuya, shut up!
Byakuya?
What is this?
Completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
She's just talking about Chihiro. Out of all the people who died, we're only upset about Chihiro. Like, Leon, Sayaka, meh, Mondo, but Chihiro, that's a big deal.
I feel like Kine and Mondo would have gotten along if they had a better opportunity.
True.
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death. I hope you die next.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that
However,
I just don't understand why. Chihiro is best boy. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why?
I hate him.
Isn't Toby? Because it makes things more interesting.
I hate him so much.
His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chills me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignore the night? So you ignore the nighttime rule too? She's so sad, she's so hurt! They're all stepping on her! That rule never mattered to me, I don't recall agreeing to it. Fuck you,
There is
Byakuya.
nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What?
Oh, sorry. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder?
He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been?
Oh my god.
I mean, what waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. You were a waste of time, Byakuya. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand.
Is that what
If
we're
nobody
calling
figured
it?
this out, if nobody figured it out, you would have died too.
Is that what we're calling that? Lend a helping hand? Okay.
God. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that. To create the fake murder scene? But damn man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right?
Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before to reach that point.
I don't think you would have.
Yeah, it's not like he's very convincing or charismatic. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye.
Why is he looking angrily at us? I don't understand. He's such a douche.
I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. There's someone with a fetish for this.
Oh,
You know?
100%.
That's the person this is marketing to. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, and I now know who I'll have to watch out for.
This.
What kind of logic is that? Make yourself as suspicious as possible, so you know who'll suspect you?
Lord have mercy.
Or is the idea like he's just gonna try and kill Makoto first, so everyone knows it's him because he said so?
I guess Byakuya is high, like he's been smoking herb, so that was your reason.
Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on. She just shuts him down. There's something I'd like
She's
to
tired.
ask... She's tired. There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
You.
You like to perform these elaborate... wait, no, sorry. You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Hoo hoo hoo. Do you like them? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this Oh, Kyoko theme! All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope into despair.
Damn.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Mean? Mean? Oh, I've gotten uwooed. Thank you for the uwoo, Bliss Neko. I am an uwoo. Mean? Mean?
What the heck?
Mean.
Damn it!
Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as a victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting!
Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly you understand me. Hoo hoo hoo, I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
I like how they... Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was like, I like how they assume that there's somebody behind Monokuma. Like...
It's not just like...
Just a bear. Bear robot.
Just a sentient teddy bear is fucking with them.
Exactly.
I like that Byakuya is so confident that he can actually win this. It's not gonna turn out to be a trap or something.
Yeah, exactly. What's... How do they even know that Monokuma would keep a promise? I mean...
Actually, smartly! Only Byakuya believes this. Everyone else smartly just decides,
That's
oh,
true.
Monokuma's probably fucking with us. Let's not bother playing this game.
Very
Byakuya
true.
is the one who really thinks that for whatever reason, Monokuma keeps his word.
And yet Byakuya is the one who's always like, don't judge people based off your own ideal. But you're doing that right now.
Yeah, he really thinks Monokuma isn't just gonna stab him with his claws afterwards. In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Ooh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you.
I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Temper sounds like someone needs a nap.
Monokuma's laughter pealed across the courtroom and the curtain closed. on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue. Because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. And for those of us who are still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying.
Our worst fear and despair?
It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. That's such a vivid image.
I was about to say, it's very specific.
All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
The worst kind of despair, you mean? Huh, that's very interesting.
Well, anyway, like
Oh, we'll get through this. We'll get through this little part, and then we'll call it. This is a good.
Yeah.
Filler.
This is a pretty good spot.
I love Monokuma doing.
A
What's it called in
really good
English?
spot.
I can't remember either, but I don't know how he's doing that with no fingers. Is my thing.
Exactly, right? Just round little pauses. It's so cute.
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed.
I like his little crossed leggies too.
I went to all the pain and effort
Yes.
of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you. I'll read it.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
What are a bear's measurements?
Round.
He's a perfect sphere.
His vitals are round peanuts. Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything.
Shit's really
but
starting to get real.
Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Ooh. We're down to 10. Starting from 15.
Be continued.
To be continued. Got an item. You've received the crazy diamond present. In summer camp, this is one of the best things you could give a character. To raise
Nice.
their stats. Alright. We'll call it here then. On that cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Well, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all so
Thanks,
much for coming.
everyone.
This was a long
We're
one.
so
but
glad to see you.
Yes. This was a long one, but we wanted to get through everything.
And thanks for everyone who came through Tomato Magica's raid.
Yeah.
Big ups to Tomato Magica.
Yes. And as always, my Discord link is over here, and my socials are here. And you guys, if you guys want to participate in our ongoing Danganronpa charity bingo for Trans Lifeline, donations are open right there at the link. Go there and donate. The minimum is $5, and you can get a bingo card, and you can potentially win prizes like art commissions and things like that for following along as we play Danganronpa V3 starting in 2 weeks or so. So, I highly recommend that you go donate if you would like. Even if you're not super into Danganronpa, you could win a bunch of stuff. So, thank you guys for coming. Do you have anything to add,
Thanks,
Manager Bunny?
everyone. No, I'm just glad to see everyone.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. I hope you had fun and I hope you'll have a great weekend.
Yes. Yes. And we'll be back next week with more Danganronpa.